Hey folks, here's what we got today. Cute little bear hanging in the tree. I like making these pieces. And notice this. This is because I'm so something, ADHD or something like that. But I gotta remind myself. Okay, you can see some pencil in there, different places. Only cut the black lines. So that's the plan. Only cut the black lines. Anyway, let's see what we got. We'll get this thing going and get the carving. Set this baby up. Yeah, okay, I got it right now. Get that in there where it goes. Say happy cradle. Yeah, that looks good. Okay, maybe pull it in a little bit. All right. Just a little closer. Don't be shy, right? Okay, there we go. All right, we got a like already. Appreciate you guys being here. Let's see who we got. Nobody. Okay. All right, I'm gonna get the saw running. I had to run a little bit, trim these edges down because the jaw vise couldn't clamp it exactly where I was gonna do it. But that's it. That's the way these goes. Looky there, Michael S., our super fan. All right, buddy. Hey, appreciate seeing you in there. And we'll get cutting on this, man. I hope everything's going good down your way. We're in the snow. It just is what it is. We love the snow. Not complaining about that at all. Tony Newton. Heck yeah. How much snow did you get? About 6.5, I think. Something right around in there, Tony. It wasn't as good as like Cincinnati. I think they got 8 or so, something like that. But we didn't get quite as much as they got. Let's see. Somebody else in there, too. Hey, Daryl. Colin Comer. Glad to see you guys. All right, y'all. I'm going to get at it. You can see this piece. I've made these before. This will be the 4th one I've made, but they always sell, and I don't have one. And I mean, this thing is just super cute. They're super cute. I don't know how, for a hanging piece, I don't know how anybody couldn't love that. I mean, they're awesome. I love it. They look really cool. Let's see who we got. We got Amy Jo. How's it going? Millie Maple. Yep, getting a pretty normal group here. All right. All right, y'all. I'm going to get at it, cut this thing up. I got to let it warm up a little bit more, but I had it running for a minute. But it's super cute. I mean, I get it. If I actually got a raccoon that's kind of in the same setup too, and I've been kind of saving it. So it's in the garage, but these are awesome. I love it. Now I will say, every one I've made so far has been pine. This is cottonwood, so it might come out different. We'll find out. I just love doing that, hitting out the chain, sending the piece flying. And I thought, you know, as I get dings in the building, like in the ceiling or on the sides, I should go through them dings and write the date down in the live stream that I was on when I made those dents. I thought it'd be pretty funny to do that, but nah, I'm not gonna do that. He's happy. He's like Amy Lee from Evanescence. He's going, bring me to life. Disclaimer, I have hit those pieces, knocked them off, hit myself in the ball. So I don't recommend anybody do it. I don't even recommend anybody chainsaw carve, period. chatty, and you guys see me chuckling in pieces like that, and all of a sudden I was real quiet, didn't say anything else the rest of the live stream, or for a good while, it's a good possibility. Yeah, I hit one in pieces, hit myself in the nuts. Just never know. I mean, this is one activity you don't wear a cup for. I mean, it's not like baseball or football. Something that just dawned on me. I meant to put my phone on somebody else, and I forgot to do it. So if I jam up, I'll keep checking it periodically. But if I lock up for a minute, that's why. Somebody's tried to call me, and I'll catch it. I'll keep looking at it. Can't fix it now. Just had a Twilight Zone thought. My Twilight Zone thought was, imagine a world where no one likes ice cream except for one person, and that one person is you, and you get it all to yourself. Man, that'd be awesome. Except for I'd be like 800 pounds. I don't know. I wouldn't be able, you'd see me on my 1,000+ life. You know what I mean? That's basic shape, with the exception of that one piece, and I could probably slide it forward and get it off her. But I'll go ahead and start cutting some pieces out, and there ain't no reason to move it yet. There's a lot of stuff I can do in between there and there. I guess there's a piece there too. And but anyway, thin out, cut about half this off for the ears, half off for those paws that hang here, and then start digging this stuff out. That's pretty fun. I mean, it's cold out here, but it's not that bad. I think it was 22, 23, something like that. But I'm wearing a coat and a hoodie, and I'm hot. So I'll be fine. If anything, I'll be shedding clothes here in a second. But not too many. Yes, my chest is hairy. Okay. Somebody had the thought, well, man, you know, there's a guy, he's kind of ginger and he's got chest hair. I wonder if he might be like the only redheaded Bigfoot around. I don't know. I can't answer that. sure the deer up there are watching me and going, what the heck is that guy doing? zip yet. Means ain't nobody try to call. That's always good. Let's see what we got. Say hello to you guys. 43 and 153. Awesome. Night Howl, the artist formerly known as Aiden Fletcher. Mark tries to carve. Hey, Chris Davis, how's it going? Glad to see you on there. Let's see, who else we got? Antonio Zafra. Hey, man, how's it going? And hey, Perry Lowe, Junior Carving Creations. Guys, go to him and subscribe. Quit what you're doing right now. Go to Perry Lowe Carving Creations. Subscribe to him. You can skip me. I just want you to go to his channel, hit subscribe. Then you can come back. You know, I'll be glad to have you back, you know, or you can check out his stuff. It's fine either way. Hey, Dad, what's going on, my man? Hey, Justin Castillo, what's going on, bud? Yeah, y'all guys be sure and subscribe to Perry Lowe, Jr., Carving Creations. Okay, I need to take a drink here real quick. Man, I'm having fun. This one's kind of fun. And, yeah, he's looking pretty cute. And I talked Creation Dust today. He's feeling better. And so hopefully we'll see him on there tomorrow. He seems to be doing a little better. And so hopefully we'll see him on there tomorrow. And I got people coming into deer hunt. Actually, 2 Big Blue Seafood and is bringing in one of his daughters and maybe 2 of his daughters. The deer hunt tomorrow. Well, yeah, they might get to hunt tomorrow night, but Thursday and Friday. Anyway, I'll shut up and carve. Yeah, fat guy, we ain't here to hear you talk. Other stuff, I think I might be better off. I mean, I can try to cut it like that. I've cut it like that before, but it's tough. Well, anyway. The inside on that ear come out so good. I hate to screw it up and not change position on this one a little bit so it's easier to cut, but I can do that. So why not, right? If I can get it loose. Sometimes this thing's cantankerous, but then I push too hard. That's part of it, you know. Here, I can kill 2 birds with 1 stone. I can cut that piece off, cut this ear down, and I'm more manageable. There we go. Perfect. All right. He's a sideways bear. He's hanging upside down like a koala or a sloth. It's a sloth. Okay, it's a sloth bear. All right. He doesn't look anything like a sloth. Uh-oh. thin out these hands a little bit, clean the stuff up, the sharp edges. But I mean, basically, I got some other stuff to do. Make here where the limbs broke off. Carve that into. There's a piece of bark right here, so I'll take it off. Well, I think it's looking pretty good. I mean, it's a little silly looking right now, but all right, let me get back at it. Okay. Yeah, I can try. That's about to run out of fuel anyway, so I might as well stop, put fuel in it, right? If you had a heart at all. Okay. I already put fuel in it once, and now I'm trying to remember what did I do with my scrunch. I think I was carrying it around in my pocket. I don't know. It's the way these things go. Heck, it's probably laying in the garage floor. I don't know. Okay, give me a second. I'm sorry. You know, if you're a guy you think a guy is going to get on a live stream or something, he'd be prepared and know what he's doing and all that stuff. But I just kind of crashed through life. You know, it's the way it is. Let's see. Oh, Scrunch, where are you tonight? Here it is. Get that block of wood over there. Well, I think it's looking pretty cool. I just love making these. They're fun. This carving, I actually really have fun with. And like I said, this will be the fourth one I've made. I seen somebody made something like this on the internet, and I've tried to make different versions of it that are real close to it, but not exactly the same. And man, I got just enough fuel to get this done. I've been using about a gallon a week. Overflow. Maybe that's why you lose so much fuel, dummy. You overflow the fuel all the time. I can't help it. There's that. All right. Put this out here. Kapow. And actually for Thursday, I normally live stream on Thursday. I'm going to have a buddy of mine here, his kid deer hunting. And we might just live stream some music instead of carving. I don't know. I might get on here and just play some music instead. Careful not to cut that foot off. I'm not trying to make a three-legged bear like that Alice in Chains album had the three-legged dog. You know, that doesn't you know you're old because any young people probably don't have any idea what I'm talking about at all. Alice in Chains. Boy, that's guy must watch some really degrading movies or something. No, it ain't anything like that. A grunge band. I'm gonna flip that over and get that last. I can't get that the way it is. Yeah, I just have to be pretty careful. But I can get that. Famous last words. All right, are you guys ready for a disclaimer by Bear and the Boss Lady? Chainsaws and other power tools, but especially chainsaws, with the exception of this one because it's got a really cool sticker on it, should never be used by anybody under any circumstances whatsoever, including but not limited to its design purpose. Now, if you live in Russia and you so desire to turn on a brake and use it like this, have at it. I would think that'd be fairly safe as long as you didn't fall on it. You'd probably be okay. But the rest of you that have sense, never pick one of these up. No one with any good sense or care for their personal well-being and safety would ever use one of these things for any reason whatsoever, including but not limited to its original purpose. As I said, I'm running out of breath. All right, that's what I got. Official disclaimer from Bear and the Boss Lady. You heard it here. Never use a chainsaw. Just watch me. You'll injure yourself. You'll take it to the head. I got to go slower. I might actually hit myself. Blood will be shooting 40, 50, 60 feet in the air. The buzzards are circling. The bears are coming down the mountain to see what they can see. And it's you bleeding out so they can eat you. Just never do it, folks. Take it from me. Err in the way of caution. Never pick up one of these for any purpose whatsoever. Official Bear and the Boss Lady disclaimer. All right, let's get back to work. We got a naked bear. He needs some facial work here too. Some facial features need to go on yet. Then I can start putting some hair in this guy. Let's see how it goes. Fell down. the feet on the other side. Give them a little hair. Hope y'all doing pretty good. See, we got 147 and 63. Awesome. Alex, what's going on, my man? There's my one Russian friend that I said, hey, if everything else fails and you run out of gas, you put the brakes on and you just use it like that. All right. Hey, Alex, we're glad to see you in there, my friend. Sorry I talk so fast. I can't help it. I'm crazy. Oh, no, that looks pretty good. All right, I gotta give my tree some lines. You know, it's a dead piece of wood or whatever, you know, or whatever, right? It's a whatever. All right. I could take this piece out here. I'd like to put a line through there on the bottom and straighten this dude up real quick. Okay. This is a fun piece I make though. I really like making these. Yeah, like a piece of, like a line right through here. Something like that. Okay. Good enough. Like on the face, I'll just have to use power tools, fix it up. But the first things first, I think I want to get the eyes and try to find the bits and stuff. Of course, go figure, I keep forgetting I need tools, you know, and I don't bring them. So this time I need the battery drill, and the battery drill is in the garage. So look, here's the deal. You guys can say whatever you want while I go get the drill. I forget it. I don't care if you talk bad about him or not. Hold on a minute. Heck yeah, I really like the sign, how that sign come out. Looks pretty good. I'm really happy with it. Oh, shucks, why don't you just pat yourself on the back there, big guy? Why don't you draw a picture of a big old hand and just pat yourself on the back with it? Yeah, come right out of there. Alright, we got that established anyway. Now, disclaimer. If you are opposed to the idea of wearing gloves while using rotary tools, okay. In this particular instance, about 20 something, and I'm not taking my gloves off. I don't care what you say. Okay. Okay, now there's another thing I forgot. I got from last night. We made the little Highland cow. I've got my burrs in there, so I'm gonna go get 2 different burrs real quick, but they're just right there, so it's not like I gotta get a mile. Oh, bird, where out there might be. I ate a bird because it liked me. See, there's that one. And there's that one. I actually think I'm going to start out with this guy. Of course, cut saw burr. Start out with him. Make my nose holes. And find something to tighten that down. Grab a cord. Yep, they're both out here. That is one thing I did remember. Yesterday, I had to take these burrs, 2 of these burrs out of my 2 die grinders, so that I had them for carving the Highland cow. They're the same few burrs I pretty much use for everything. And I made a point though of bringing the tools back out here, and it's just crescent wrench, and I think a 13 millimeter wrench. And I remember. And it worked out good for me today. Okay, see what happens. So what happens, folks, is when you push this button, this thing starts to spin. Except for mine. Mine doesn't work that way. Spin, 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 spin. Okay, all right. Yeah, I think I need to get it pointy at this point and just finish it. I'll put a little line through there and pull the little, whatever you call them, off the nose. So I'm going to do that. I already put the tools up. I guess maybe I won't. No. Let's see. Here we go. And then from there on, be flat disc. Clean it up. I got to burn it first, but, oh, yeah. You going to unplug it, dummy? Yeah. This guy was so safe. I couldn't believe how safe he was. He was like the safest guy ever. Like, he even put a helmet on and stuff. It was pretty wild. He definitely ain't talking about me, sorry. I put a helmet on, it's because I've been licking the windows. How about that? Okay. I'll say this dude's about wore out. I mean, it's turned black. It's about done. Which those are nice. They have most chainsaw carvings I've ever made. I'm more likely to use that bit than any other, and I can't even tell you. That thing's probably seen 100 pieces or more. Maybe, I don't know. So sometimes it's just time to replace them, right? Let me put this up because I don't want to lose it. Of course, bit. I hate to knock it off into the little bit of snow and sawdust I got sitting here and not find it. I really like that burr. I thought I'd use a flame burr a lot more than I do. In fact, you ought to feel sorry for my flame burr because all I do is make fun of it and call it a flamer all the time. I'm a jerk like that, but at least I'm honest about it. I mean, you think about that. The meanest guy you know, okay? If he's at least an honest person, does he, if he's like honestly just tells you, look, my honest opinion is I just don't like you. I mean, can you really get upset? I mean, everyone else at Cal steps around that, well, I think Bartholomew may be an okay person, but I'm not really sure, and I think the jury is still out on him. But, he seems like he could be okay. No, I want either, hey, come here, buddy, give me a hug, or, look, man, I don't say, I don't really want to see you again. You know what I mean? Keep it simple, right? Okay, let me get into here real quick. And I'm going to walk out here and go get my flamage, which is in the garage. Or not in the garage, it's in the house because the gas keeps freezing up. Let me get it so I can burn that. Talk amongst yourselves. Now, folks, the key elements to a good live stream are ... How would you answer that? Hey, give me them, jerk. I'm taking my stuff. I don't know, I think it looks pretty good. I just enjoy making these. These are so fun to make. I'm not trying to burn it to burn it. I'm trying to burn it to get the little crispies off of it. That don't mean I won't burn it. I ain't made up my mind yet. I'll probably paint the bear and burn the log. But I'm going to sand it here in a second. I want to make sure and get all the little crispy things off there. You might not burn them off, but you heat them up and they sand easier. And so that's why I do this. You could burn them off. You can keep your fire going. Okay, which pocket you put the lighter in there? Keep it simple, man. Keep it simple. Put my fork on fire. These back legs definitely need around it all pretty good. I think it looks alright. Super cute. I just really like these. They're fun to make. I actually took this piece in the house and drew it last night, and so it sat in the house all night, and so it should be pretty warm or dry, but it'll still have to dry and get a bit to paint it. This cottonwood is really wet. When I'm cutting bigger stuff, or actually when I split these pieces the other day, there's water running out of it. All right, let me get a mask. One more thing. Protect my lungs. Where the heck's it at? You know what? It's in there. It's in there at the the rotary carving station. Let me grab that real quick. Roxanne, you don't have to put on your red light. But the streets remind you don't have to say about it to the night. Roxanne, you don't have to put on your red light. I better set up. Okay. Because what YouTube likes to do is you make funny little thing like that, make fun of a song, or just having a good time. They like, oh, you can't monetize that video because we heard such and such song. Come on, dude. It wasn't that good. Anyway. All right. yeah, he's looking pretty cool. I did get a finger sander and get a few places I can't get with this. Unplug this piece, I don't need it anymore. Alright. 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 I don't think I need that three-way come with it either. Alright. Luke, I am your father. Okay, alright, let's go. So, now this is the original sandpaper. I've got extra. I've never broke it, so I've never had a reason to buy more. Hey, in 88, we might actually be able to get to 100 likes. That'd be pretty awesome. I'm almost done. Can y'all hit the like button for me? I knew that was going to happen eventually. I mean, it was certainly like skipping stuff. And, but that's the original paper that came with that thing. And I got that back, I don't know, September. And, you know, I use it at least once a week. And I got to have it. I can't not sand, especially up in these ears. So I'm going to go get another piece of paper. Yeah. All right, I found it. Yeah, I think this is the right paper. I don't know if it's not the right paper. I don't know. I won't be able to do nothing, right? You know. But that said, I mean, that was the original piece that came with, and I can't believe it lasted this long. You know, no complaints there. And this ought to be out in the carving shack. So, I'll get a little more organized. I don't think I'm going to have time to do it until February, but I'll get a little bit more organized. Let me unplug this thing real quick. I don't know how it could happen, but it could happen. I see a lot of guys run these without guards, without this guard here, and maybe because they change paper a lot. I don't know, because I see a lot of guys, professionals, use the heck out of these things. Really, really use these, and I don't use it that much. But then I'm not a professional, so that speaks volumes in of itself. But I guess it's because they'd have to change this belt so often. And I don't see how your hand's going to get caught in there and it actually hurts you. I might get pinched. But I could be wrong. And you don't take advice from me. This is not financial advice. This is not health and safety advice. I am not a safety advisor in any way. And if you cut your head off and bleed to death, it's on you. Just keep that in mind. And you heard it here. I tell you, you're probably going to die. And you're like, the positive. I just love the positive message with which he comes forward and says we're all going to croak. And so I've never had to put a new belt on here. It's been easy to put that used belt on whenever, yeah, it's unscrewed all the way now. You have to go on. I don't have to do nothing. According to my father-in-law, you only have to do two things. And I don't agree, but you have to do two things. That's die and pay taxes. But the die and the pay taxes part is part of a bigger scheme because you do have to do one thing and you have to make a serious decision in your life. I know this is not a Geico commercial or anything of that nature, but you do have to make a decision. There's only two sides that you can find yourself on, and you have to choose. You can be on the side of the one who created you, which is a narrow road, and if you were finding that path, and or you can be on the side of the one who, the original serpent, the one, the liar, original liar, the one called Satan and the devil, and you can do whatever you want. And you don't have to answer to nobody. You don't have to worry about what you're doing. You can live out your own life, your own way, whatever you want to do. And it's really up to you. You do have to make that choice, though. You get to choose, and you only get to choose one or the other. You can't have it both ways. And I'm not trying to tell anybody which one to pick. In the end, we all got to answer for ourselves. Or not. If you don't believe, you got to answer for yourself. And that's fine, too. But we do have to choose. And there's the right way and the left way. And the left way, not politics, put sheep on the right, goats on the left. Pick one. Which one do you want to be? Sheep, goat? You can be goat. That's okay. I ain't judging you. I don't have to answer for you. But it is my responsibility to tell you, you're going to have to make that choice. Okay. Good news. I was just thinking, I think we'll name this bear David Davis the Hairball. That sounds good. David Davis the Hairball. Okay. All right, one more burn.
Well, actually, I got to pull that off and sand that right there real quick. And that'll be with the, so I lied to you. I thought I was done with the flat disc. And I, being the content creator, told you people I was done. Which you should be so offended, because here's the thing. I misled you into thinking I was done with this tool. Whereas I wasn't done with this tool. As I, in my defense as content creator, will remind you, I am somewhat dumb. And you'll have that. So you might forgive me just this once. Let's see. Okay. Broke my tool, right? There we go. That'll be enough to sand that out. Yeah, I don't think I'm pretty happy with it. That's looking all right. I guarantee you, there's a group of little bucks, and I call them cool in the gang. A group of these little bucks. There's about 7 of them actually, and they sat up here and they watched me. And last night I went up there, or yesterday evening, actually the last 2 evenings, I went up there and I watched them. Well, when that wind and snow and all that was blowing in on Sunday night, there was one really, really nice buck up there. But they winded me. I was in a tree, and I knew better. I shouldn't have been there where I was. I should have been in the blind. But they winded me, and I was going to shoot that one. But he didn't. He didn't get a. He didn't come in to check for himself. He took the word of the little deer, and he kind of stayed back. But this went on for like an hour. I thought for sure eventually he was gonna commit suicide, but he didn't. He was smart enough to not come my direction. Mm-hmm. All right, I'm gonna put some color on my log here, and the bear will be black, but I'll go ahead and put a little heat to the. Actually, I'll probably put a little heat to all of it, but I don't think too much on the bear itself. With the log, I actually do, or the tree, the dead tree, I do want to color it like this. This is dead fox. They ought to be, I would think they ought to be pretty dark. And actually, I've made 2 of these for a couple named the Nordmans, and they bought my original one, and then they wanted another one. And I didn't have a picture of it to look at, and I made the second one. I made the tree too light. And the lady said, the lady pointed that out. She said, yeah, it's not exactly the same. The tree on the first one was a lot darker than the second one. And I told her, well, give it back to me. I'll fix it. It was easy to fix. And it only took me about 10 minutes to fix it. And they're really happy with it. They got 2 of these hanging on in their bedroom. One on each side of their bed. Well, that's pretty cool. You have that kind of effect that people really like something you did so much that they hang it in their house. I thought that was pretty cool. And then my piece from yesterday, Dremel carving, it's done. It could be painted. I mean, it's warm. It's dry enough that it could be painted now. I think I'll leave it like that for now. This piece is gonna have to dry some more. I mean, it don't look bad like it is, actually. But these ought to be really dark. Whole different ball game doing this stuff. And you know, I'm just learning this. It's a whole different ball game um, with this stuff in the wintertime because it just takes so much longer for the stuff to dry out. And you pretty much got to take it like the eagle I made on Sunday morning. It's in the garage sitting next to the wood burning stove. Well, I hadn't used the wood burning stove till yesterday when I was in there Dremel carving. So when's the next time I'm going to be in there Dremel carving? You know, I mean, hard to say. That's pretty good there. I like it. I forgot what I named him though. Can't remember. I think it was like Dave Davidson, Esquire the third, something. No, it was Dave Davidson. But I don't remember the rest of it. Well, that's pretty good. Did that for her video's sake. Pull him on over there and check him out a little bit. I think it looks all right. Not too bad, not too good. The last one I did wasn't as good. And, or the last one I sold. It was the second one I did because the one that the Nordmans wanted was the opposite direction. So that was the third one I made. And the face was kind of wonky compared to the rest of these. This one here looks a lot more like the first two. And it took a while for it to sell, but it sold. And for what I wanted, I didn't have no problem getting what I wanted out of it, which was a good bit, I thought, for what these take. You gotta get it. It's just super cute. I mean, you gotta get something out of that, you know. It's not hard, though. I will say that. Well, I got an hour and a half in it. It's ready for paint, you know. But that's it. I mean, I think that thing looks pretty good. Let me set this thing over here. You know, I'm serious. I got the Blackstone griddle out here. There'll be some big time cooking going on the next couple days, I think. We'll see. Old Chad, guy coming in from Louisiana, he's a great big guy. And I mean, like, you know what I mean? In fact, he told me today, he said, they're in Mason, which is down by Cincinnati. And he said, man, I thought you said it was cold up here. I'm sweating. I've been out playing in the snow, and I am sweating like a pig. And I said, that's because you're fat. He said, he sent me back that emoji. That's the way it goes. But you know, one fat guy can tell another fat guy he's a fat guy, right? I think so. I mean, let's not be too judgmental, right? I don't know. But anyway, what do we got? Have we been on here for 84 minutes? We got Night Owl, Tony Newton, Ray, and Sandy. What's going on? Baby Kisses, Aerial Multimedia. Heck yeah, Last Breath Woodworks. Man, we got a lot of awesome people on here, that's for sure. Be sure to check these people out. Night Owl, the artist formerly known as Aiden Fletcher. He is an awesome Dremel carver. Last Breath Woodworks. He does some really, really neat stuff with epoxy, pressure cooking. I had no idea how that worked until I seen him. And the way he did, he just did a video with the, I think they're maple, I can't remember what you call it, what, burls or something. I can't remember what you call them. But I don't know. There's one up here in the tree that's like that. It's a big, uh-oh. Hey, I caught it. I was just here. The battery, it just hit 20%. But anyway, he took all these little pieces and he put them in to make this bowl. And man, it was really awesome how that thing come out. It was really, really nice. But I had no idea how. So check him out, Last Breath Woodworks. Ray and Sandy's woodworking. Ray makes all kinds of awesome stuff. And yeah, be sure and check out Perry Lowe Jr. Man, he give us that Nice gift there yesterday. I was really happy with that. And I'm just looking at this. I got 98 likes. You think I could get 2 more would be just really, really awesome. Yeah, be sure and check out Perry Lowe Jr. Carving Creations. Mark tries to carve. Mark makes all kinds of neat stuff. And of course, Night Owl, Aiden, I love calling him. Let's see. They do use, I know they do. That's the thing, Aiden. They really do that. And in case you guys are just popping in there, you don't know what I'm talking about, I will show you. In Russia, because sometimes, things are scarce, fuel and that, if you're out in, in Siberia or whatever. So anyhow, chainsaw, you put gas in it and pull the rope, and it's supposed to run, you pull the trigger, and this thing spins, and it cuts stuff. Anyhow, in Russia, a lot of times they run out of gas. And so they run out of gas, and 99 likes. We just need one more. When they run out of gas in Russia, what they do is they'll lock the bar like that. That's a brake, it's for safety. And what reason that's there is because you're buzzing along, or you go to stick this thing straight in a log, you get kicked back. Instead of coming back and cutting your head open, it hits that. The idea is if you're holding a chainsaw properly, locks that bar so it stops the chain. Worst thing that happens is it hits you, but it's not spinning and cuts right into your brain. Right. Well, in Russia, they figured out, guess what? We can still use this thing for a saw. And so if you watch, you'll see in some of these countries in Eastern Europe, just like, you got them 2 guys, big lumberjack saw, like 8 feet, no, 6 feet, something, the handle, and one guy on one side, one guy on the other side, one guy on one, you know what I mean? That's how they do it, and you can see videos. I'm not making this up. They really do that if they run out of fuel. I'm not going to do it. Now, we got 103 likes. I sure appreciate you guys coming in. We got to give one more disclaimer. Chainsaws. Not my chainsaws. You touch my chainsaws, we're going to have problems. No chainsaw should ever be used by anyone for any purpose, including but not limited to its original design purpose, which is to cut wood. No one should ever use a chainsaw to make something like that, ever. That's just the dumbest thing. You could never have concern for your safety whatsoever, or anything like that. You're just trying to be cool. That's all it is. So quit doing that. Quit going over there and cutting on the wood, trying to make shapes out of it, and try to make an eagle or, a pelican or whatever. Just stop doing that. It's not safe. You could die. These things should never be used by no one for any reason whatsoever. Throw them in a landfill. Watch somebody else do it. Call a professional. There is no such thing. These guys come out, they're tree trimmers. They got the helmets and all that stuff, and they're looking up there like, it's the day going to be the day I die. Because it's so dangerous. Just never pick one of these up. A lot safer. Okay, all right. Let me put this thing back up over here in the corner. After all, it has been talking back and needs some disciplinary measures. So, let's see what we got here. Never, ever. Yeah, there you go. Let's see. Oh, yeah, I like that. I only cook, fly drones, and do karaoke. I'll tell you, Ariel, right now, flying them drones, man, you get your drone shot down anyway, and then if you're cooking, you could set your house on fire. There's a lot of things to consider here. Tommy Smith, I don't even know what a pro saw is. All right. Yeah, 106. You guys really blessed me. I appreciate that. Ariel, Mr. E, you prefer electric, that's fine, but I'll tell you, here's the problem. If you look at this thing, okay, here's the standard MS-170. They don't make them anymore. Carving saw. You see any room for the solar panel? I just couldn't figure it out. And then I thought, well, heck, they could put that wind turbine. But could you imagine having that 90 feet in the air, the wind, you picking up the wind, and then if it's a calm day, you can't carve nothing. You know what I mean? So I don't think that wind, whatever. Remember, fossil fuel, if you're using electric, it's coal or gas, because none of that other stuff lasts for very long. Let's see what else. Greg Davis, what's going on, my man? We love you too, buddy. All right, awesome. Okay, let's see. Gas has more power, but I can't pick either up. Yeah, I understand that, baby kisses. Yeah, they are heavy. Yeah, that's right. All right, guys, I'm going to leave y'all alone. I appreciate you guys watching. I think Thursday, I'll probably come back. It'll be after dark, play some music. Me and Chad probably hang out here in this shack and cook some stuff. And
just hang out with you guys a little bit. All right, and other than that, should be able to see Creation Death 777 tomorrow, 1:30, I'm assuming. And he's on Saturday. I'm on Sunday morning, too. All right, y'all. Come back when you can stay.